Hi everyone, this is Lisa.
And I'm Crystal.
And we are Stitching the Dream. So,
Welcome back.
Have you missed us? Today is March 23rd, and looking back through our notes, our last video was 11 weeks ago. To the point where my daughter asked me, Mom, are you and Crystal, did you have a falling out? No, we didn't have a falling out. We've been crazy busy.
We have been busy.
So we're going to ignore January. We were just discussing what we're going to talk about. We're going to ignore anything in January. We're going to ignore everything in February.
Gone.
So what's going on in your life in March, Crystal?
Well, I've been to Texas with my daughter, and I was there for 2 weeks at the end of February, beginning of March. Mm-hmm. And then now I leave tomorrow at 5:30 in the morning. I have to be at the airport at 4:30 in the morning. And y'all know
Crystal loves mornings.
I hate mornings.
She's a lovely morning person.
Lisa has been with me for so many years in mornings, and basically she knows not to tell me anything that I'm supposed to remember or comment on.
Don't even talk to her.
It's not like I'm mean. I'm just a zombie. Mm-hmm. I just wake up because I have to.
Yeah. So she's been a little busy in March.
And
yes.
I got an early birthday present from this lady. She took me to Ain't Too Proud.
Ain't Too Proud.
Ain't Too Proud, which is the story of the Temptations. And oh my gosh, it was the best show ever. I mean, Motown's my jam.
It is, and we knew it was your jam. So for my birthday last year, Mark got me season passes to the Broadway series at the Aronoff here in Cincinnati. Yes. And he happened to be out of town, and you know what that means. I get to take whoever I want. So who do I know that loves Motown? So close enough to her birthday that I called it a birthday
That's right.
present.
My birthday's not until next month.
It was so fun. It was so fun. And here's the picture of us out front.
Yay!
It was just some random stranger took this picture for us.
I know.
And that was super great. And she didn't run off with my phone.
This is true.
Which was really nice. Thank you.
We had a wonderful dinner.
Random lady.
Yes.
Yeah,
if you ever find us, we appreciate it.
We went out for a nice little steak dinner, and then we went out to the
yes.
play and got a little lost walking from the parking garage to the. We zigged when we were supposed to zag. We're like, wait a minute.
And then when
we're not supposed to be going past Elm Street. Oh, jeez.
We made it, what?
2 minutes before they locked the door.
Yes. Oh my God.
That was crazy. That was crazy. We were outside and we heard the gongs. The take your seat gong. We're like, oh no, we have to get upstairs to the lounge.
And one of the ushers who was standing at the door said, wow, you made it in 2 more minutes we would have closed the doors.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh my gosh.
But it was fun. It was a fun night.
It was wonderful.
And then we came back to my house and stitched into the wee hours.
The wee hours.
That was fun.
That was fun. So what have you been up to?
So my March, I've been busy. I started a couple new projects, which, in all my free time, because
I don't know how she fits it in.
So I was scrolling along in Instagram and I saw this scarf, this knitted scarf that was nice and wide like a shawl. And I thought, aw, it's really cold in my purple room and where I stitch in the winter. I should knit myself a scarf or a shawl.
A shawl.
A shawl. It was very pretty. And I loved everything about it. I loved it.
Because we're getting old.
We're getting old and I need a shawl. So I went, I bought the pattern, and then I bought the yarn that they called for because I just thought it was so pretty.
Oh my gosh. It is beautiful.
So here's a picture, a close-up of what the shawl will look like. I just thought, oh, that's just neat. So I bought the yarn. I went to the website to buy the yarn. It was John Arbonne yarn, or something, in England. Hello, England people.
That's why she's wearing a shawl.
So I need a shawl. So I ordered it, and I wasn't sure how pretty it was. I just bought the colors that they said so, and it came.
So pretty.
Look at these colors.
Wow, that is going to be gorgeous.
Look how pretty those are.
I know.
But now that it's getting lovely weather here, I probably won't start this right now. But
Then she can wear her shawl while stitching.
Can you feel how soft these are?
You can't, but I
Are.
can.
They are.
They are beautiful.
Yeah. And check this out. This was what I thought was super cool. It came in this little canvas tote bag.
Isn't that so
From
cute?
the- But I mean, I got an email saying it'll be coming Royal Post. Thank you. Thank you, England. I loved it. That made my day. So then,
of course, because she doesn't have enough to do.
I don't have enough to do. So then I'm, again, looking through Instagram, and now that I've bought something from knitting, all these knitting things start showing up. And I saw this, oh shoot, my phone's over there. Let me grab my phone. I'll edit that out, don't worry.
That is so pretty.
So I'm scrolling through Instagram, and this sweater pops up, and this is a picture of it. And I just thought, oh my gosh, is that
Look at that
pretty?
boat
Look at
neck.
the
I
nice boat
love
neck,
it.
and it's got those loose cables, and
The color.
the color. I
Wow.
loved everything about this. And then in the caption underneath it, it said, you know, new pattern, test knitters needed. I'm like, test knitter? What's that? I wonder what a test knitter is. So I sent her messaged her on Instagram, and she's like, yes, you can be a test knitter for me. And I'm like, okay, what does that mean? Well, that means I am on a deadline, and I need to get this sweater knitted to make sure the pattern doesn't have any errors. And
So it's not just that she's going to be knitting. Now she
I'm on
has
a
to have
deadline.
it finished by a certain
But
amount.
it's kind of cool because she wants to make sure she's from Berlin, so Berlin, Germany.
Yeah.
And she wants to make sure, as English is not her first language, make sure it's grammatically correct, make sure it's not awkward sentence structure, make sure that all the instructions are easily followed, so it's been, and it's a tough pattern. It is a very complicated neckline with all the increases, and it's just crazy complicated. But, let me show you where I'm at.
I was going to say, we do
I'm telling you.
have a start. Not we, but she.
So I picked out yarn to do this on, and I love the color in the
Oh my
picture.
gosh, the color is gorgeous.
So here's the neckline. It starts from the top down, and that's the all the increases of the neck on the front, and then those are the shoulders, and then the back has a little more done. It had short rows and increases and left leaning, right leaning, da 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 da, and then a staggered
My gosh, it's
staggered
gorgeous.
cables. But look how pretty that is. Love. And again, feel how soft this is.
Now, it really, and lightweight.
What?
It is so soft and
Yeah.
lightweight.
So this has been taking a lot of my whip go time away. Just saying. Okay, so that's the end of my knitting.
Oh, but wait, there's more.
So while I've got all this free time,
Free
still,
time, lots of it. She's got Hermione's time thing where she can extend time.
Yep, I can double. Yeah. So a while ago, I guess it's been two or 3 years ago. I guess 3 years ago now, I traded Joe and Barbara for some of their frame equipment that they had, because they don't do framing anymore. So I traded them 2 live chickens to get for a piece of joining equipment.
We're back on Little House on the Prairie.
So with these 2 live chickens that I traded, I got this joiner. Anyway, so I've been dabbling with learning how to frame, and I finally got to a point. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna take this on as a a part-time at-home job, hobby kind of thing. So I started, dabbling a little more, looking for wholesale contacts of where to buy molding, where to buy glass, where to get this. I got a couple other pieces of equipment. I bought the glass cutter, so I'm set up for framing. So I asked Pam and Steph at Just Keep Stitching, hey, can you do a little shout out for me that I'm going to start framing.
She framed a couple pieces.
Oh yeah. I framed a couple for Pam and Steph, and for a couple other
people. Put the
people.
pictures in the video.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll put those pictures here.
Yes.
I did 2 for them. I guess about a month or so ago, a couple months ago now. But they're these 2 here, and so they showed them on their video, and they said, our friend Lisa of Stitch in the Dream is doing this. Here's her information if you want. So I have gone legit full scale framing. So from their shout out on their video, I got Tammy from Georgia, Cindy from Arizona, I'm sorry, Holly from Springboro, Ohio, Roseanne from Wisconsin, and a couple other. I mean, I've got quite a few now to do, which is really awesome. So anyway, I'm going to share I started that in March. I'm starting to ramble here, but I started in March, and I've got busier than I thought, quicker than I thought, and I'm so happy about that. I'm not saying I'm too busy to do anything. If you guys have anything you want framed,
she would love to, because
I would
she
absolutely love to.
loves doing it.
I love it. It's so much fun. Well, you remember last year I built that desk.
Yeah, if she can build an apothecary desk, I mean, she's been talking about this framing for a couple of years now, and I'm like,
since the 2 live chickens.
Yes. And I'm just like, do it.
So I finally did it. And Mark,
she's got a workshop.
I've got a workshop that we emptied out, we cleaned it out, we set it up, we got it all set up.
I mean, it's legit.
So the name of my business is L&M Framing, and here is my card. I'm gonna see if I can hold this up real close.
Wow, guys.
If that's too blurry, I will insert this. But this picture here is from a motorcycle trip that Mark and I took in Florida, and that was an old hotel on Cedar Key, Florida. And we thought, oh, we're the L&M. We should. So I took a picture of it, and I thought that would be a nice logo.
It is so nice.
So
nice.
I have a website, lmframing.com. I'm just going to insert this in there because this is all over the place. So lmframing.com, and you can get any information you need there.
You guys,
to get a hold of me.
She's beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful.
I am beautiful.
She is beautiful. But I mean, all of it.
Let's see yours now.
Look what she did to mine! Oh my gosh! Oh, I don't even know if we're gonna be able to. I have an FFO, guys.
Oh my gosh! So this is Crystal's friendship sample.
Yes, isn't that beautiful?
This isn't the finishes part, but we're doing it now.
Look at the frame. I fell in love with this frame, guys. Oh my gosh, this is just gorgeous. I can't wait to take it home today. I cannot wait to take this home.
I'm going to tip this up a little bit. So
okay.
Not this. The camera. Because mine is hanging on the wall. Well, and you remember this one here I framed. This one here I framed.
Look.
I'm going in front of the camera here. There's my friendship sample. There you go.
There. And I love this Grecian urn. There. That's probably one of my favorites. Guys, she is amazing.
I'm hopefully legit. So let me know if you want me to frame anything, because it's so far been super fun. Anyway.
Yes.
So that is what's keeping me from my WIPGO projects in March, because I have not done well. I have not done well on WIPGO in March.
But
that's okay.
Been serial starter.
Oh no.
I've touched WIPGOs, but I've started a lot.
Well, let's look at your starts.
Okay, so the first one I'm going to show, guys, I just freaking love this. It's a cricket collection, and I've had it in my stash for so long. Look at this. Wait till you see it. Look, guys. Oh my gosh, look at that house. Look how the letters dome over it. I just couldn't. I just had to stitch that house. And I cannot wait to stitch the rest of them. Look at those trees. This is going to be so... I'm going to have this done. I am going to have this done before July 4th so that I can get my framer...
That's me.
...to frame it, and so I can hang this. You guys, I am going to do it. I am going to do it. Then...
Is this a 32?
Yeah, this is 32. Pretty much everything I do is on a 32.
Like.
So, then, pedal pusher. I remember I did the tulips. That was the pedal pusher also. Yep. And I got this when I bought the tulips. Oh my gosh. Ta-da! Look at those pumpkins. They are just amazing.
I love this. I love the color.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Love it. Love, love, love. Well, I was in Texas, and I'm like, I want some spring things. And y'all know I love sunflowers and beehives. So I thought this is going to be a really fast one. And it is fast. But I realized I didn't have two of the colors. So this is what I'm going to do. It's Be Happy. And this is how far I've gotten. So that, and now I have all the colors. So when I come back from Dallas, you guys will see the rest of it. And then, because it's spring and everything, you guys, look what else I'm doing. Because, you know, I don't have anything like this. Bent Creek's Easter Bunny Row. And I'm so excited. Look at all this that I've done.
Wow.
I know.
That's huge.
For me. So, yes. You know, my WIPGO, I did work on my WIPGO stuff, but I have been a serial starter. And that's all I'm going to show you, even though that there are more, and I'll bring those back later, believe it or not.
So 11 weeks is a long time to not video with WIPGO going on. And I mean, prior to March, I was stitching every day for hours and hitting all my WIPGO goals. And I've done the little video updates, you know, so I'm not going to show anything that's on those video updates. So in March, I don't even know where to start. So I had a finish back in January.
Yes, you did.
Cal Tanto di Magia, which is my Renato Pearlin, had the 4 separate pictures in one. Well, I had it ready to be put in the frame. I had it all stretched. I had my frame built, and I put it in there, and it was missing something. So I took it apart, and I decided to stitch in between each. I'm going to do the, so it looks like window panes. Here, could you hold this for me and grab that frame real quick? So then,
this is just beautiful. I love
so
this
then
so much.
here's the frame that I made for it. I'm going to frame it like that, so that in between each it'll look like,
yes,
like little panes. And I've got it going a little beyond the border, so that it'll hopefully will blend in.
Because without it doesn't look complete. You know, I mean, they're beautiful, but.
So anyway, so I started stitching that this morning at 4 o'clock when I woke up.
Which will never happen for me.
Sadly, it happens.
If I wake up at 4
Sadly,
o'clock,
that happens for me too
I have to
often.
go pee and go right back to bed.
Gross. Thank you for sharing that.
I have to urinate and then go back to bed.
So on my WIPGO for this month, on one of my big boards, this popped up.
This is really
my
pretty.
Mirabilia, Princess Ileana. So I worked a little bit more on her skirt. So there's her bright colors. I'm gonna take so tomorrow she's leaving for Texas. I'm leaving for Indiana. I'm going to the Fancy Works retreat in Indiana.
Nice.
And I'll be taking this with me. So hopefully I'll get at least her underskirt done, because it's really, really pretty. All those bright colors. Oh my goodness.
Well, those are all, she's put like almost all of the new DMCs in there.
She uses every one of the new colors.
Wow.
And then there's like 70 colors in this thing, 50 or 70 colors. So there's a lot of
it
colors.
really is gorgeous.
And then this was also one of my March WIPGOs. This is my Christmas ornament for 2022.
Yay.
So I did get all the red done on this one. All I have left on this is the metallic.
Wow.
Which I haven't
So
bought yet.
nice.
So I need to buy.
That's really pretty.
I'm gonna do this with the petite treasure braid, but I need to get up to someplace that'll.
Well, you're going to Fancy Work.
Yeah, so that she
Then
might
maybe
have.
she has it.
And
if not,
this was a new
order it.
start. I don't remember when, but I
this
started.
bird.
So this is Elizabeth Isles, 1799. So I was gonna do just the birds and the flowers, but you know what? I'm kind of. Anyway, let me show you what I got. So I had just enough fabric to do.
Look at that bird.
I had just enough fabric to do the bird and the flowers, but now I'm thinking I might want to do those wonky angels. So
Yeah.
somebody so I also joined the Queen City Sampler Guild,
Yay. Because she's
In
got
my
so
free
much
time.
free time.
and what somebody suggested is if I want to do that, to sew it together, sew a piece of fabric on there, much like the berry bowl samplers on two different fabrics sewn together.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, oh, that might be kind of fun. So I'm going to give this some thought. I'm going to finish the bird and the flowers, and then I'm going to think about if I want to add those angels.
Yeah.
Because they are really fun angels.
I think
They're
so.
just kooky. So we'll see. Oh, and I'm doing this on 32 count, and I'm stitching it over 1.
Yes.
So it's just, it's kooky.
It's really pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is. It comes out real dense when you do it that way. And then I'm doing, why not? The Jeanette Douglas,
I love those.
the Jeanette Douglas mini bouquet sampler, where she's re-releasing one a month.
Absolutely.
So these I think were released during COVID as what do they call them? They were, a whole bunch of designers were releasing little smalls during COVID just to kind of pick me ups for people. So these were.
the Be Well and Stitch things.
So I've got January, February done, and all the border done.
Yes, look at how gorgeous
And
that
I
is.
start at the guild meeting Saturday. I started in on
That's
March.
beautiful.
So I'll take this with me to the Fancy Works retreat and finish that guy, and wait for the next one to come out, which will be the first.
Which is so soon.
Very soon.
It is.
Okay, and then I have one more whip that I was doing, but I'm gonna wait because that was part of my market purchases. So let's do market purchases. So on market, do you want to do market?
You do your market first.
I don't have
because
very
my
many.
market's like all mixed up.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Because
Well-
I just have them all mixed.
Okay. Well, I'll just show the one. So I bought Needfuls by the Scarlet House, which is a bunch of smalls, and I just thought, how cute, how stinking cute that is. So I
That is
started.
adorable.
I started the quilt, the Needfuls quilt. And it's really pretty. I'm doing it on 46 count Confederate gray. I think I was using the DMC for these. So, but they're just really pretty.
That is really pretty.
So I'm excited. I'm gonna do them all little pillows.
I love that blue. What color
pretty.
is that?
I think it's $37.50.
Wow.
Yeah,
That is such a pretty blue.
isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the same blue that is in the Modern Folk Embroidery 2021 stitch along that I stopped doing in
Okay.
July.
Okay.
I will get to it. I will finish that. So that's the end of my whips that I'm sharing.
Okay.
Otherwise, my list was long.
And we try to keep this short for you all. So, I'm just going to go through. I think these first ones are my Expo Nashville thingies. So, my first one, okay, is Look for the Beauty in Everything by Bent Creek. That's that. I love that. And I love what it says. Look for the beauty in everything. Then, guys, I've been in a lot of Bible studies and everything, and one book I read, it said, bloom where you're planted.
Oh.
And that has just
Stuck with you?
it has
Resonated?
stuck with me and resonated with me because whatever our circumstances are, you know, we have a choice to make the best of it or to stink it up. But when this came out, oh, shoot.
Okay.
When this came out, I fell in love with it. And it's by New York Dreamer.
I've not heard of them.
I think they're fairly new if I know what I'm talking about, which of course isn't necessarily all the time.
Sometimes you don't.
Sometimes I just think and realize that it was a dream I had and I thought it was real.
As long as you bloom, baby.
That's right. Bloom where you're planted. The next one, oh my gosh, you guys, this is a Plum Street and it's called Chocolate Hearts. I'm going to make it and then into that shaker box. Oh, I'm so
neat.
sorry with all of the plastic. So isn't that gorgeous? I love it. I love the colors. I love all of it. If you guys notice a theme here, I hate winter other than Christmas. And then when the market comes out and it's got all these beautiful spring things, Crystal goes crazy. This one is Blackbird Designs, and it's the Garden Club Series #1. Oh
Pretty.
my gosh.
Pretty.
Guys, come on now. Whoa. All right. Now this one, I think is a market.
Yeah, I almost bought that one. That was on
Yeah,
my list. for a
and
little
you know
bit.
what? I am going to take it out of the plastic just because it's a little darker, which mine won't be darker. The fabric, I will choose a little bit lighter fabric. But this is The Rabbit and the Rose by Brenda Gervais. And there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You guys just got to get this. Look at that cute little tuffy tail. Oh my gosh. I am in love. And then Liz Matthews came out with this, and she was at our Stitch Away retreat. I'm telling you, she was also at StitchCon last year. That woman is she's just beautiful inside and out.
True.
She really is. She's got a quietness about her, but when she smiles, it literally lights up a room. I mean, and she's just so sweet. And it comes out in her stitching and her patterns that she designs. So this is called Berry Patch. Y'all, when I show you, you're going to know why Crystal loves it. Look at that. Not only is it spring, but look at that beehive. I love it. I love the whole border. I love all of it. It's just gorgeous. And I cannot wait to stitch that. Now, this next thing, believe it or not, I don't know if it was a market, but I bought it in the market series. But you had gotten it.
It was released in market, but it was released to Acorns and Threads the prior year. So I don't know if it was a retreat piece or just a piece for the store.
Made for them.
Because I bought this last summer when I was up in Portland.
It's Jeanette Douglas, and it's, what is it? Vintage Acorns. Oh my gosh. Now, she does have a series of vintage, like, I think there's vintage flowers and stuff like that. Wait, they're on the back. Do you notice I don't have
Different glasses.
I don't
vintage
have glasses.
stars, vintage animals, vintage flowers, vintage birds. Yeah, neat.
Yeah. And so
I didn't know that.
I didn't either. And when I saw those, I'm like, oh my gosh, the vintage stars. Oh, you guys. I can't show you because it's got patterns and stuff.
Well, no, it's not. It's just a picture.
Okay. Look. Look at those vintage stars. Oh my gosh. And then look at this. Oh my gosh. I love these things. So, if you're like me, I'll probably have them all.
Instead of buy all the Blackbirds, just buy all the Jeanettes.
All the Jeanettes. Yes. And then this has recently come out, this designer. She's the Pansy Patch Quilts and Stitchery. And apparently everything that she comes out with, I love. And I've showed you guys another one with that big old snowman that I said, I might shrink him a little bit. Look at this.
That house is beautiful.
Isn't this house beautiful? And look at that. I mean, I just love everything about it. And this is called Peppermint House. It's one of 9 in the series of houses on Peppermint Lane series.
You should get them all.
Probably.
What number is that? Just the first one?
This is
one of 9.
1. Yeah.
Sweet.
So yeah, she may be releasing all the rest of them. But what I love too is that she puts a lot of quilting things in hers.
Right.
So I mean, and I just love it.
If you do all 9, that would be cute as a sampler with all of them.
Ooh. Could I? Would I? Do you want to share some whips before I share the rest of mine?
Oh, sure. Well, how would I do?
Your.
So I didn't buy a whole lot at market, but I did buy some.
I still have so much more.
I bought this Teresa Koget's. What is it called? Newcastle.
That is so
Bouquet
pretty.
Biscornu. So Biscornusa, I think are super fun to do and super fun to put
And look
together.
at that one. Wow.
I know, right? It's got the butterflies on the. I think it's clever as all get out.
Really,
That
it
woman
is.
so talented.
Oh, she is.
And then I've got from Liz Matthews, because I'm doing all of these on one. So this is the 6th day of Christmas. I love that goose.
It's a really pretty one.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you're doing yours in, you're not doing the trees.
Nope, I'm doing the
Yes.
samplers, and I'm doing them
Yeah.
all on one
Yes.
piece of fabric.
That is
32 count over one.
amazing. Wow.
This one is from Rosewood Manor, a Tisket, a Tasket.
Look
Oh
at
my
that.
goodness, look at this.
That will go
I mean,
perfect with her English shawl.
Karen is beautiful. It
It
does
looks
beautiful
English.
work. Does beautiful work.
That is really
So
gorgeous.
I got that one, and I ordered fabric from Kitten Stitch. It should be here probably tomorrow because I'm leaving tomorrow morning.
Wow, that is beautiful.
And then this was the one that was on my list since I saw the first sneak of it 2 months ago. Whenever I very first, it's another Teresa Kogut, Let Love Rain. That the big,
It's a book. Yeah.
It's a book, but I'm gonna do the sampler, which I know you guys have already seen it because we're late in ours. But
Yes.
look at that! Oh my gosh! I love everything about this sampler.
That is beautiful.
Everything. Absolutely everything.
Yes.
I've got and I ordered the fabric from Kitten Stitcher again for this also.
Wow.
And I got the shipping notice yesterday. It's on the way. And I'm like, I know it's going to get here tomorrow after I leave.
After you leave.
Because I would have started this.
It. Because you do have to have a start now.
I don't have to. But I would have. This would have been my retreat start.
Gotta have a retreat start.
I have a couple other purchases, but they're not market.
Well, I don't know what is my market or what isn't. So I'm just going to keep on showing. Okay, so.
Is this the one I gave you? I got this at Gallery and gave it to you.
Oh, well, I wanted to show this because it's so pretty and I love what it says. Because remember, bloom where you're planted, and it says, today I choose joy. And look at all of the purple and green. Today I choose joy. Today I choose happiness. Today I choose to get out of bed when I don't feel like it. Yes, I should do a whole series. That is every day. All right. Then Teresa Kogut. I'm doing my ornamenties.
Sand Star.
I know. I want to do more shapes than just my rectangular, and I want to do more shapes. And so I love the Santa, and I love him in that star. And he's called Santa Star Ornament. Duh. Okay, so then I am in the A Year in the Woods series. So I just got to show you guys. Here is, I call him a jackalope, but he doesn't have horns, but he's a jackrabbit. Look at that. Look at that. Those ears looks like they should be horns. Or antlers, whatever they call them. But, I'm sorry, guys.
You got out of bed today.
I got out of bed today. Anyway, but look at this amazingly adorable raccoon. Hello.
He's super cute.
Look at his tail.
Oh, I wish I liked raccoons. Ugh.
Oh, I love raccoons.
They haven't gotten into your chickens yet.
No, because I put a roof on the chickens thing and everything. All right, I'm going to show. I am very Irish. I should have stitched this for March, but I will stitch it for next March. It is called Luck of the Irish by Lindsay Waite. May the luck of the Irish be with ye. You. I was halfway there. I know.
It's old Irish. With ye.
Yeah, it was King James Irish. Okay, do you want me to keep going? Or do you want to do a couple?
I bought this. I bought Heartstring Samplery.
Oh, that's
what's this
pretty.
called?
And you
Prairie
said
Light
you
sampler.
hadn't had any heartstring
So-
sampler.
Oh, no, I do.
Oh,
I do.
okay.
But this one, I saw it on somebody's video, and I just fell in love with this bit here, and I thought, I'm just going to do that. But the more I look at it, I think I'm going to do the whole thing.
Yes.
Because it's just really pretty, and I love what it says, and I love the flowers, and I love it.
You're a sampler
Now,
girl
I'm
now.
not going to say that I love Teresa Kogut's sampler better, because you know I love everything about that, but I love everything about this too.
Yeah. That is really
So
pretty.
I bought this.
That
Anyway.
Those trees and that log home on the top are just
And then
freaking amazing.
I accidentally joined a club. I didn't mean to, but I did. I joined
and she forgot.
and I forgot. So apparently I joined the berry club, the Dying to Stitch Berries club. And
Which she's very thankful now.
So I got my first berry kit in the mail the other day of Erica
Yes,
Michael's.
that is
what's
just
this one called?
adorable.
Birdsong Berries.
That is adorable.
So yeah, we are getting reflection in here. Sorry about that.
I know.
So that was a nice surprise.
So pretty.
Anyway,
Forget. How do you forget and pay and forget?
I've been busy.
You have been
So
busy.
these I think I bought these at Stitch Away this year. So this was Hello from Liz Matthews, Token of Fall.
So long ago.
Look
I
how
have that
cute
too.
that is.
I have that, but I'm doing mine in red.
That's a cute.
I got
that's
the
really
red
pretty
conversion from them.
The other thing, so this is kind of funny. So I bought this at Stitch Away too. It's Fractor Flowers by Lottie Da. The model was there and it was just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
And I won in the raffle drawing. I won fabric. It's a 40 count Newcastle. You know, it's a real nice color fabric.
That's beautiful.
And I thought, you know what, this will go with this.
Beautiful.
So I thought,
it almost looks like it's called for.
So I'm at Stitch Away and I got the pattern and I won the whatever this is, fabric, the linen. And I thought, I'm going to just kind of dig through and see if I have the colors and I'll start this right now. So I'm looking, so get this. So I'm looking and it talks about Gentle Arts, Bayberry, whatever. So it lists the color names. So it says, you know, olive green, cobblestone, whatever, I'm looking through all my Gentle Arts for olive green. I'm like, well, shoot, I don't have that. Well, shoot, I don't have that. Well, shoot, I don't have that either. Got home and I realized those are the DMC names. I had all my DMCs in my car. I had every stinking color. Oh my gosh. Needless to say, I did not start this.
Hey, that could be your start.
It could be my start.
It could be your start.
When I realized that, I'm like, you big dumb bunny. I can't believe you did that. I'm looking, olive green. How can I've got all these colors. How can I not have olive green?
She's got the whole set of DMC.
Oh my gosh. I could not believe that. That was just stupid. Anyway. So,
oh my gosh.
Anyway, that's all my purchases. Well, that's not. That's all the purchases I'm sharing.
Okay, so I'm at Keepsakes, getting ready to, I needed some floss that I didn't have for one of my, for that shepherd's bush, Be Happy. And so I'm standing there, and of course, Barbara has this gorgeous bunny
Oh my gosh.
right behind the register on the windowsill, modeled finish. Susan Coates did it, and here it is. It's called Honey Bunny Sampler, so cute, by Artful Offerings, and here it is. Oh my gosh. Now, Susan did this in purple, and then she brightened up these also. And so I asked Barbara, do you have the conversion? And she's like, absolutely. So
Barbara's good about that.
yes, I got that, so that was going to do. And then I ordered this,
Oh my goodness.
and I don't even know if this was a market or if this was when. Because, guys, it's been 11 weeks since we've spent time with you. This is Madame Chantilly, and it's called Winter Hot Cocoa. Look at these.
That's Fox. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Look at the little porcupine.
Oh my gosh. Now, I have a grandson who is crazy over animals, and I am going to stitch this for his room.
Aww.
I cannot wait. This is just so adorable. So that. Then
But
wait, there's more. Not much more. So, you know, if you don't want to see them, you're welcome to move along because it's been a while. I was on Stash Unloading, and of course, this popped up, and I've been trying to really downsize.
Oh, you have not.
I
You're a liar, Crystal.
In my head, I'm like,
At least how I tell John.
so I found this Spring is Here by
Kitty cats?
Kitty Cat's Original. It's probably old, but I freaking loved
Super
it.
cute.
Look at that. Oh my gosh, you guys. So my house is going to be spring all year long this time because I'm going to be making everything spring. And of course, I am in the Crazy Annie's Fortnite fabric of the month. And our fabric was delayed forever. I know if any of you guys have been in any of the favorites of the month clubs, they've been so delayed. And this year, because I was in Color and Cottons last year, this year, instead of just neutrals, because after you're in neutrals for a whole year, they kind of start looking a lot alike. Mm-hmm. And so I have those, but I kind of wanted to spruce it up for the colors. And they showed the whole year's worth of colors when I signed up. And I thought, oh my gosh.
That's neat.
Yes, because
there are clubs I would not have got into had I known.
Some of them are just like Margaritaville type of colors, and that's just not me. So I'm going to show you. I got 2 months worth at one, and look at this one. This one, and they're all 32 count. This is called, what is that?
Zany.
Zany. Look at this green. I hope you guys can see it. Look at that green and the marbling in that green. Oh my gosh.
It's got a little bit of blue in it.
It does have some blue.
That's pretty.
And then there's Kalahari. K-A.
Kalahari.
Kalahari.
Like the desert.
Oh.
Kalahari.
Okay. 32. And that was the neutral. Still beautiful. Then the next one. Lisa. Oh, this is wacky. This is wacky. 32. Not for that one.
Sonoran.
And this is Sonoran. Look at this gray. You guys.
That's
wow.
a busy gray. That's cool.
That is so cool. So that is my, and then
there's more.
The last, you know, the drum roll for the finale.
Is that what that was?
Yeah. So, I also am in the Floss of the Month from Crazy Annie's, and because I don't have very many silks, I ordered the cotton and the silks. Don't tell John. Okay.
He doesn't watch us, does he?
Hopefully not. This is Sagebrush. It's a very neutrally type of like green tint to it. And this is Cobblestone.
If you can hold it up. If that helps at all. I don't know.
That's Cobblestone.
I don't know if the dark helps.
I don't know. These are the silks. Oh, you're not silk. And then this is Chester's Blue. So pretty.
That's a pretty blue.
And then...
Chester, you have a pretty blue.
Chester, you got some pretty blues. All right, so these are the... and I'm just going to hold them up. These are the new classic colors. We got Frosty. We got Sweetest Heart.
I don't think those are new because I've got those colors.
Old Money. So they may not be new, but they're new to me.
They're old money.
And
Nutmeggy.
Nutmeggy.
It's kind of a nutmeggy color.
Sure it is. And then Chocolate Cream Pie, which I think is just gorgeous. And last but not least is Cobbled Peach. You guys, look at these beautiful spring colors.
They are
Yay! Very pretty. So, guess what?
I don't even want to know what the price tag was on all that. We won't talk about that.
We don't talk about money on the video instead of Bruno.
I think that's it.
I think that's it. I'm exhausted.
So big plans
I need
coming
a
up.
nap.
You're off to Texas. I'm off to Indiana.
Yep.
That should be a lot of fun.
Yep. I don't think I'm going anywhere in April.
We might be going out to Portland, April or May. Not sure. We're trying to get out there to visit some of Mark's family, but
That would
we
be
shall
very
see.
nice.
We shall see. And if I do, I'll stop in at Acorns and Threads.
Ooh. Bring me back something fun from the retreat.
If there's fun stuff.
There's always fun stuff.
There always is fun stuff.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, we'll try to be better than 11 weeks, but if not, we'll see you in the next year or so. I'm Lisa.
Hi, Crystal.
We are stitching the dream.
Oh, gosh. That was a lot.